Hello, my name is Carl Monk. I'm going to introduce you to a new science, or perhaps an old science, depending upon one's viewpoint. It is the science of geomathematics, as taught to us by the Pyramid Matrix. The pyramids, an unsolved mystery until now. The prevailing methodologies being used to explain them are inadequate. Our search for answers has been centered around the most simplistic of questions. Who built them? When? How? And why? The few answers we do have, we most generally thought up ourselves, with little regard for facts. But no real harm done, except that someone is going to have to rewrite a few thousand history books. The proper questions? Why are they exactly where they are and designed the way they are? Ask these questions and answers begin to flow. This global array involves far more than just pyramids. It was difficult working with the Sphinx. The experts have all their site maps screwed up. Get an overhead aerial photograph. Only they show it like it is. The Sphinx faces just south of east, on an azimuth of 94.247 degrees, 30 pi. How do I know this? Because I asked its mother. You see, the Sphinx is only a kitten. Its mother is over in Florida. This effigy mound, located in the Everglades, is so large that the U.S. Geological Survey named one of their maps after it, Panther Mound. The Panther's vector in the matrix is exactly 30 pi, dead center. We have only to admit to ourselves that they do math at least as well as we do. And history calls these people primitive? Before Stonehenge fell into ruins, it comprised an outer circle of 60 stones, 30 lintels held aloft by 30 supporting stones. They are arranged in a perfect 360-degree circle. Did the builders reckon circles to have 360 degrees of arc like we do? Remember what I said about admitting that maybe they did? It's as easy as that. 60 times 360 is 21,600. Now, why did they wish to convey such a number? Did they? Or is this just idle speculation? They did. Because neatly hidden behind this number of 21,600 are three other numbers. And when seen as 51 degrees, 10 minutes, and 42.35 seconds of latitude, we find that this is the dead center position of Stonehenge on our modern maps. And even if we somehow managed to obliterate all of these monuments, the matrix would survive anyway, because there are some things in it we cannot get our hands on just yet. Here we are running the Great Pyramid's data once again. This time it shows 9929.184896. What is it? It encodes the grid latitude of another large formation. Why is this one safe from any potential destruction? Because it's not here. It's over on Mars, at a place called Cydonia, at grid latitude 9929.184896. Recall how the tangent of the Earth's equatorial circumference can be raised to the 9th power to show us the grid vector of the Great Pyramid? Watch what happens when we raise the face's longitude to the 9th power. I have 3 almanacs here in my study, and all 3 show the distance from the Earth over to Mars as 35 million statute miles. We do like to round off large numbers, but this figure is so close it's laughable. Dogma maintains that we humans got our jump start in the Middle East. I'm afraid it's all a lot of nonsense, because they who built the Matrix were smarter than the Phoenicians, Egyptians, Hebrews, Babylonians, or even the Greeks ever were. And it causes me to wonder just where we did come from, and maybe even where we've been.
At last. I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice, tumbling down the rabbit hole. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. There's something wrong. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you want to know what it is? This is the world as it exists today.
Children among those wounded in the latest wave of airstrikes and time. The civilian death toll in Gaza is rising by the day, and the humanitarian crisis is deepening.
Things are wrong. And it's time that some of us woke up to this reality, to understand that people who try to maintain empires and create empires do it by manipulating the people they're trying to conquer.
Control. You have to let it all go, Neo. Fear, doubt, and disbelief. Free your mind.
Now, if that isn't a hazard to this country, how are we going to keep building nuclear weapons? You know what I mean? What's going to happen to the arms industry when we realize we're all one? It's going to fuck up the economy. The economy that's fake anyway. The economy that's fake anyway. The economy that's fake anyway. The economy that's cracking down. The economy that's fake anyway. The idea
will go home with the most profound impression of what a strong, vital people can accomplish. And I think that this journey has illuminated the minds of 180 million people of what a great opportunity and privilege we have to be associated together in our common cause.
We pray that peoples of all faiths, all races, all nations may have their great human needs satisfied, that those now denied opportunity shall come to enjoy it to the full. Those who have freedom will understand also its heavy responsibility, that all who are insensitive to the needs of others will learn charity, and that the sources, scourges of poverty, disease, and ignorance will be made disappear from the earth, and that in the goodness of time, all people will come to live together in a peace guaranteed by the binding force of mutual respect and love. Thank you, and good night.